Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. Hello to all of my new subscribers. Hello again to all of my OG subscribers. Thank you all so much for tuning in. If this is your first time seeing my face, hi, my name is Monica and I post videos all about these stimulus checks and personal finance. So if you're interested in topics like those, you already know what to do. Be sure to subscribe down below to my channel. Also, please like this video. It really lets YouTube know that you like content like this, and also turn on your post notifications so you never miss any of my stimulus check update videos or just any of my update videos in general. We have so much to cover today. The Senate has just released their stimulus proposal. This is breaking news. So if you want to know everything that's involved in this new stimulus package, including stimulus checks, which may or may not be in there, be sure to keep on watching. Now, this is your stimulus update for today, July 27th, 2020. This is the Senate's stimulus package. They have just revealed it. So today we have finally gotten an update on what's going to be in the next stimulus package. Now, Republicans released their proposal today and began negotiations with the Democrats finally. So it's officially called the HEALS Act, which is an acronym for Health, Economic Assistance, Liability, and Schools. And you can be sure that Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell was definitely focusing on liability protection, as he has said time and time again over these months. So the Senate Republicans rolled out a roughly $1 trillion stimulus package today. Adults earning up to $75,000 will get another $1,200 stimulus check. Now, adults earning more would get smaller amounts. Now, of course, if you earn over $99,000, you would go empty-handed once again, which is unfortunate because, I mean, people who are making over $99,000 still need help. I know a lot of people who are making over $99,000, they get taxed out of the wazoo and they're still really struggling during this time. But at least people who are making up to $75,000 will get a second $1,200 stimulus check, which is great news. Now, people with no income and those who receive Social Security, so all of my Social Security, RRB, VA beneficiaries, anyone who receives any type of government assistance in that way, you are eligible for the full amount. So you will get a $1,200 stimulus check, Social Security, RRB, VA. This is wonderful news. It has been a long time coming. Now, the Republican plan cuts the current federal unemployment benefit down to $200 a week from the $600 a week, which is a huge jump. I mean, to go from $600 a week down to $200 a week is a very large jump. And this $200 a week is going to go through September, when the payment then will be combined with state benefits to replace 70% of your previous wages. So let's say last year you made $100,000, let's say, you would be capped at $70,000 in terms of what you would be making. But then they're also discussing how, you know, people who make a lot of money and they're unemployed, are you really going to give somebody who makes $1 million a year $700,000 in unemployment? Probably not. So they are going to have some type of income cap. Now, Democrats, on the other hand, have proposed continuing those current $600 a week pandemic unemployment assistance payments through January. So we have the Republicans who are saying, hey, we are paying them too much. People are not incentivized to go back to work. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna give you $200 additional to your state payments. Democrats are like, no. People need $600 additional every week until January. So now they need to come together and find some sort of compromise. Now, Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell said this bill is the appropriate response to the problem because we have one foot in the pandemic and one foot in the recovery. The American people need more help, obviously. They need it to be comprehensive, and they need it to be carefully tailored to this crossroads, and that is what Senate Majority has assembled here, and that is what he is saying we need. So the number and size of the policy differences between the Republicans and the Democrats will make it a little tricky for them to come together and compromise in just a few days. I mean, we have the Senate Republicans who have just proposed this $1 trillion stimulus package, while we have the Democrats who are at $3.5 trillion. And we have the president who has really been going for payroll tax cuts. So everyone is in a lot of different places, and now we will see in these next few days what they can come together and create and pass. Now, in the Senate Republicans' newest proposal, the state and local governments would get no additional money under the Republican plan. Now, even though it will give them more flexibility in terms of the states and using the existing federal assistance, there will be no additional money given to state and local governments in this next package, which is unfortunate because currently they're asking the states to do the math. 70% of millions of people, what they made before unemployment, they're asking a lot of the states right now. And then on top of that, to say we're not offering you any additional assistance in terms of aid is not right, in my opinion, but we shall see what happens moving forward, how they compromise and come together. So the good news is the Republican plan would include adult dependents. So those with children or adult dependents like parents could receive an additional $500 per dependent. Now, to help schools and universities, Republicans will propose offering $105 billion to cover costs of operating during a pandemic. They're actually going to put more money aside to schools who are focused on coming back together, as in physical education, in this next quarter of the year. Republicans are also going to include measures to make it harder to successfully sue schools, businesses, and healthcare providers in COVID-related cases. About $16 billion in new funds is going to testing, which will be included in this Republican bill, in addition to $9 billion in previously approved funds that will be used for testing. So there is definitely still a lot of money and focus on testing, tracing, because once we can eliminate this virus and get a vaccine for it, I mean, not eliminate, but get a vaccine for it, we can really move forward with our lives. But until then, we are going to be doing a lot more hand washing, mask wearing, and hopefully less shutdowns. Now, personally, I don't think the unemployment should be a fixed number all over the country. Obviously, $600 or $200 in Alabama is a lot different than $200 or $600 in LA or New York City or Chicago. So there should be some type of consideration for where you live when they're considering how much in the unemployment you're going to get. But we shall see what they all come together and decide on. And lastly, there is going to be $2 billion in terms of an emergency fund for states to support needy people, including through cash assistance and via food stamp programs. So that is it. That is your stimulus check and stimulus package update for today, Monday, July 27th. Can we just thank the Lord that we have finally gotten some sense of what the Senate Republicans want in this next stimulus package. At least now that we know what the House wants and the Senate wants, now we can finally come together and start really making some concrete decisions on what we are going to do moving forward. We need both the House and the Senate to be on the same page. Maybe they won't be on the same page for everything, but we need compromise and negotiation to happen, and happen rather quickly. It's Monday, July 27th. They go on break August 7th. So we only have a few days really for them to get it together, put together a bill, pass this bill, and get the money into the pockets of the American people. I would like to thank you all for watching. You already know what to do. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, I will catch you all in my next stimulus check and stimulus package update. Be safe, guys. Bye.